Welcome to MultiTeach and Lessons Online. This video demonstrates how to play and create a guest lesson in Lessons Online. Creating and playing the guest lesson in Snowflake MultiTeach is a similar process. First, I'll show how to select and play a guest lesson. I'll start off with the My Lesson dashboard in Lessons Online, where I have lessons previously imported from the MultiTeach Lessons community and others that I am working on. I'll open a guest lesson by pressing on the play button in the center of the thumbnail. The guest lesson type provides students with a fun way to review content-based vocabulary concepts for any subject. In this example, I've used vocabulary content from an instructional unit about farms, focusing specifically on Beatrix Potter's The Tale of Peter Rabbit. In the guest lesson type, students are presented with a row of blank spaces where correctly selected letters appear to complete the spelling for each word featured in the lesson. Each correctly guessed letter in the letter selection is faded out. If an incorrect letter is selected, a heart is lost. Feedback is provided after each word in the lesson. After each word is guessed, the next button will lead to the next word. Vocabulary words can be organized into category groups in the guest lesson type. The title for the category group appears beneath the lesson selection area. In the top right corner of the screen, you can see the number of words played so far in the lesson and the number of items in the lesson. If you are stuck, access the hamburger menu in the top left corner of the screen to select Show Answers. The words will appear with red letters and you can press the next button to advance to the next word. To view the lesson in edit mode, navigate to the hamburger menu and select Edit. Here you can make changes if needed. Return to the hamburger menu where you have several options. Select Help to review how-to information about the guest lesson type from the NuiTech Support Wiki. Press the green play button located at the top right corner of the preview screen to return to the lesson in full screen mode. Select My Lessons to return to your Lessons Online dashboard. This lesson was designed to go along with a narrated video of The Tale of Peter Rabbit, found on the Storyline Online website and YouTube. To create a guest lesson from scratch, I'll start from the My Lessons dashboard in Lessons Online. I'll select the green Create Lesson button, which will guide me to the lesson selection screen. At the top of the screen is a button where you can choose Practice, the default, if you want to create a lesson that is not graded. You can move the selection slider to Assessment to choose a lesson type for your students that can be graded. The guest lesson type is not gradable, so I'll use the default. Here, I'll select the guest lesson type icon. This will open the guest lesson edit screen. Below the preview screen, I can select details to customize the lesson. The background section provides two options. Under the theme heading, the default background is Snowflake. I'll select the garden theme, one of several choices. The green background button provides more options. I can select Browse to locate an image from my hard drive, Image Search to access an image from the web, or Google Drive to access previously stored images. In this case, I'll select Browse to import an illustration I created from the ebook of The Tale of Peter Rabbit. In the text section, I can select the font type, color, and shadow. In the gameplay section, I can choose items in the lesson to appear in order or randomized. I can also set a timer for the lesson if desired. Here is a partially created guest lesson. In this example, I've already entered a group heading and general vocabulary words related to the story. I'll add categories and words for characters and settings. On the left side of the screen is a blue Create Groups button. I'll use it to add a heading for character words by pressing on it, and then I'll type in the title of the category. Pressing on the Create Groups button automatically adds a content input bar. In this case, I'll enter text one content bar at a time. Selecting Enter advances to the next bar. I can also use the Create Content button to create several input bars. For example, if I have 10 words for this category group, I can press the bar 10 times. I can move the items up or down in the Manage Content screen by using the handlebar located on the right side of the content bar. I can delete a bar by selecting the circle icon on the left side of the bar. I'll use the interactive preview screen to check the lesson. I'll press play to view the lesson in full screen mode. To share this lesson, I can save it to the MultiTeach Lessons community. I'll access the hamburger menu to return to the Edit screen. While in the Lesson Edit screen, I'll access the hamburger menu and select Save to Community. A dialog box appears where I'll fill out information about the lesson. I'll select the age group, subject, and country and check to see if the lesson type is correct. I can complete the lesson description within this screen. In this case, I'll fill in the details later in the MultiTeach Lessons community. I'll press the green button to upload the lesson to the community. Many lesson descriptions found in the MultiTeach Lessons community provide links to related videos, online educational resources, and curriculum standards. Here is an example of a complete description for this lesson, as viewed from the MultiTeach Lessons community. Selecting a lesson opens it in a new browser window, where you can preview the linked video and related online resources. In this video, I reviewed the guest lesson type from within the Lessons online environment. Lessons created in Lessons Online will sync to the Lessons app in Snowflake MultiTeach, where the edit screen is slightly different. In this screenshot, notice that the guest lesson in MultiTeach allows for the import of CSV files for text-based content. The play button is in the lower right corner next to the community and export buttons. The community button sends lessons to the MultiTeach Lessons community. The export button sends the lesson to your hard drive or other storage location. The left-hand column supports navigation within the MultiTeach Lessons app. This has been a video about playing and creating a guest lesson in Lessons Online. For more information, follow these links.